What is going on, fam? It has been a minute since I seen y'all. I know, but check this out. YouTube ain't paying my bills. We are talking about The Last of Us Episode 2. I have to be honest. I think that this is the best adaptation for any game to show story that I've ever seen. There will be spoilers, so if you have not seen it, I don't know what you're doing. Today is Tuesday. So what I love about this episode is that they stick to everything. Like, this is beautiful from the moment that the episode opens, where you see Ellie laying on like this bed of grass and everything, and it's kind of like this Eden surrounded by hell is basically what it is. She's in this beautiful light and this bed of grass, and you're just like, wow, she looks very comfortable. And then you look around and it's just surrounded by death and destruction and everything like that. And I really appreciated that looked kind of cool to me. And not only did it like mimic the games, I mean, the sets are spectacular in the way that they look. They're very precise. Everything is kind of doom and gloom, and that little picking of the guitar is it's perfect. So this episode starts out with Ellie having some splaining to do, since she was bitten and is infected but is not changing. And Joel just does not give any YouTube algorithm. Tess doesn't really have any hope either. I mean, she's a little bit more hopeful than Joel, but for the most part, they really could care less about Ellie's story or what is happening, other than the fact that she's bitten, and they cannot come up with a reason as to why she has not changed or why she is not dying. And then we get our first introduction to the clickers. Now, that sound, I'm not afraid to tell y'all, man, because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The first time I heard that sound in the game, I was scared shitless. Okay? I was pretty damn afraid. All right? And now that I'm hearing it in the game, first of all, they kind of tease you with it. I don't know if you noticed, but they kind of tease you with it at first when they first leave the area where they were sleeping. Joel opens the door and you get that creaking sound that sounds just like a clicker. And I'm like, okay, is this foreshadowing? Because I feel like this is foreshadowing. So we get a little story where Tess is explaining things to Ellie, telling her that you may be immune to this virus, but you are not immune to being pulled into many, many pieces. And kind of teaching Ellie how to handle herself out here in the open. And I appreciate the added story. I think it brings the character a little bit more to life. You kind of understand their motivations a little bit better. And I don't know. It was something about that. Like, you're scared, and they are letting you know. They want you to remain scared. The fact that this is a possibility at all, like this could actually happen with just a few degrees increase or decrease, is pretty terrifying. The beginning where the scientist she's going over the body, and they're trying to come up with a plan because some workers had gotten out of a warehouse to try to figure out, how to contain this. And she is making herself she wants to make sure that he understands her. And I'm like, what's she about to say? And she does. She says, there's no way to contain this. I've studied this my entire life. There is no cure. There's no vaccine. There's no medicine. If you want to kill this, you are going to have to bomb the city. And I was like, oh, what? So after we face off against the clickers, we find out that Tess has been bitten. And they are trying to figure out what they can do to resolve this. She is more, she has taken on a more, Tess has taken more of a serious role in trying to find out where they're taking Ellie, because now she has a vested interest. She's now bitten, and she's trying to prevent herself from dying, self-preservation, and she finds out that everyone where they thought they were taking her has either been killed or has moved on, and all hopes kind of are dashed for Tess, and she has to come to the sad realization that her life is probably, for the most part, in her current form, is over. And now we're just down to Joel and Ellie. I mean, if you think about what they're up against, they have to walk from one side, almost to the middle, of the United. I don't say the middle of the United States, but they have to walk a ways, a good long ways, and I forget how far it is, but it's far. It is really far, and they're on foot, and there's not a direct line. Okay, they have to do that and fight many things. I don't want to give anything away, but they have to fight those clickers and other stuff to get to their destination, right? And then there's no guarantee that what they're setting out to do can be done, right? And they have limited ammunition. It's just them two. Put yourself in their shoes. Like, how possible do you think this would be? Even if you were on this trick, I mean, this trick. Even if you were on this trip, how possible do you think that this would be to accomplish? Even walking this, I'd be like, man, we are so dead. Come on, Ellie, goddammit, get your ass up here. Come on, man. I want to hurry up, get this over with. I saw a story, not so much a story, but an article about people being pissed off that the show has not followed the game to a T. This is for those people. I'm going to need y'all to calm down, okay? I'm going to need you to sit and relax, and I need you to enjoy this show, okay? Here's why. You have already purchased this game, and you have played it, some of you 2 and 3 times. Okay, you know how the story goes without any deviations. Why don't you just sit back and enjoy somebody else's creation and just relax? All right, you've played the game. If you want to watch the same thing, the exact same thing, then go play the game again, because it doesn't make any sense. Kind of like buying a remastered version of the same game you already own at full price. They got a word for people like you. But that's basically it for this episode, man. Like, it was beautiful. It was on point. You got your emotional jump, even though we weren't with Tess for so long. And now Joel, who does not believe in any of this stuff, he is so hopeless as far as anything to do about Ellie or anything. You can tell that the years have just been whooping his ass, and he has lost all hope. All hope. He does not, even when he sees what is possible, the fact that she has not lost, or she is still alive after being bit, not once but twice. Ellie did, and you still have zero hope that this can help anybody. And even if it did, I just don't think that he cares. Even if it can help everyone, because the people that he loves most, i.e., his daughter and I believe it's his brother, are gone. He can't find them, so I don't think that they're, in his mind, that there's any reason to continue, holding out hope for anything. So that's it, man. And I hope y'all join me for 3. I'm gonna try and get it to y'all a little bit earlier, man. I know, but I got bills. I got shit that I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all understand. So y'all be easy, man. I love y'all, and I love doing these. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all for episode 3, man. Chew.